Hi guys, how you doing? It's your big brother Abraham coming back to you with a different kind of video. If this is your first time on this channel, please press the like button below and subscribe to our channel. And by all means, help us carry the message to those who are still suffering both in and out of the rooms. I hope you're having a great time right now while you're quarantining. Looking at our last video, there's going to be a part 2 to it. And we'll close, but I wanted to take a time out and do what is considered a PSA, a public service announcement. You know, right now we are suffering from both an epidemic and a pandemic. And, you know, I'm all for people voicing their opinions as long as they're not looting and hurting others, because when you hurt others, you hurt yourself, or hurt people. So I'm not with that part at all. I don't believe in hurt at all. But aside from that, I don't believe in others hurting themselves. You know, we are still in a situation where COVID-19 is very, very serious. There are a lot of people dying rapidly from the COVID-19 illness, simply because either they don't believe it or they're not protecting themselves. So let's get back in the game and treat this thing for what it's worth. It is fatal. And that brings me to the point on which I'm doing this particular PSA. As you know, we represent Sobriety Society, and Sobriety Society was created for a society of sober or sane people who no longer are insane. They went from enslavement to empowerment in their mind. In other words, you can't get out of a prison unless you recognize that you're first in one. So I just wanted to stress the importance of hand washing. I want to stress for 20 seconds or more. I want to stress the importance of social distancing, at least 6 feet apart. And I also want to stress the importance of face masks. You know, now I believe it's an executive order, state by state, that is passed down that we're supposed to wear face masks. And you can do what you want to do, but I'm just sharing with you what would be the necessary steps for a sane person. There are the blue type face masks, which I have tried, and I'm not saying anything wrong with them, but I've tried them. But what was interesting to me is when I placed them on, you know, I made them fit around my nose, but my glasses fogged, and you know, they're not reusable, so I have to use one every day because they really look pretty disgusting. After a while, the insides of them get real dirty. And then there is the traditional, you'll see people doing them all the time, the cloth. The cloth is nice, you know. What they're telling me about the cloth mask is that what we have to do now is we can't just use one piece of cloth. There has to be 3 layers on the cloth mask in order for it to be effective. But the interesting thing about this mask is once I wash it, which it is reusable, I can wash it. My glasses are fogging up. I can wash it, but then again, is it sufficient enough protection for me by being so thin? So what we decided to do is we decided to figure out a way that we could help individuals stay safe and protected, like our big book says, and we were able to contract with a company in the United States, a product made by individuals in the United States to help to somewhat protect people against the epidemic. And we came out with our own face masks. You know, because the other ones, they would get around your ears and they would start to hurt my ears. Maybe that's not your experience, but they would hurt my ears. And so what we came out with is our own Sobriety Society mask with the logo on it. And the great thing about these is that they're foam and they're lined, as you can see. And look at the thickness of it. You see the thickness around it? And we have the Sobriety Society logo, and it doesn't come off, and you can wash it. And the great thing is that you place this part of it around the top of your head as opposed to around your ear. And see, I'm not fogging up with my glasses. And the bottom part, you merely tie it around the back of your neck to fit you personally. And once you do that, it's simply a knitted elastic strap. Get it together here. And it's nice and snug. As you can see, my glasses aren't even fogged up. And I'm wearing the mask. And it covers everything. And then I can breathe with it easily. I can walk with it. It doesn't feel like my ears are hurting. And by all means, it's reusable. It lasts about 6 weeks. And even after the 6 weeks, the only thing that'll happen is the logo won't come off and the insides will just peel a little bit, which is no big deal. So our reusable general face mask is made with 3-layer composite filtering polyurethane foam that is face contoured, as you can see, for a snug, comfortable fit, and it's recommended by the CDC. And there are several features. One is a 3-dimensional contour, as you can see, top, side, and bottom, designed for maximum comfort. I'm very comfortable with this. It's nothing coming around my ears. As you can see, my glasses are on, and I have the logo on it. A polyester outside layer, knitted elastic straps. As you can see, they're sewn in so they won't come off. And it's foam, so guess what? We have 12-inch bottom straps that tie around the neck, helping for a custom fit. Now, if you're interested in these, you can go to our website and click the icon at the top called merch, and we are even giving free shipping and handling with these right now. People around the country that watch this channel are buying them. I sent about 25 of them to Australia, to Sydney, Australia the other day, and I got a lot of orders to send out now, but we have enough of them. So if you are a fan of this channel, a supporter of this channel, I'm asking you to help us help others by supporting us by purchasing your own Sobriety Society face mask. This is your big brother in recovery, Abraham, telling you thanks again, and I look forward to servicing you in the future. Thank you so much. Bye.